Hanun hor, yevor po, yevor kuin serpo, amen. The good old days. Less than a year ago, when I heard this call of the conductor, sitting in a train, I knew I was going to a destination and I was full of anticipation. Nowadays, the entire world is on board a completely different train, the train of pandemic. This train is barreling ahead at full speed on its tracks, but the mood of the passengers is dismal. They are full of apprehension and terribly downtrodden because the train is taking them nowhere. It is just running through the dreary tunnel of COVID-19. Probably many on this train are asking this quintessential question: where is God? Why is He not helping us? A similar question was asked way back by the disciples of Christ when they were caught in a storm and they were very panicked in their boat while Jesus was sound asleep in the stern. The disciples woke him up and complained, saying, "Don't you care that we are perishing?" And Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? Don't you have faith?" Dear brothers and sisters, I cannot stress enough that how important it is to employ our faith as we ride the train of the pandemic. We should never let Jesus remain asleep in us. It is our biggest challenge, especially these days, to have Jesus standing next to us and encouraging us to keep up our faith and to inspire us not to lose sight of the brighter days to come. The prophet Isaiah says, "If you do not stand firm in faith, you shall not stand at all." Dearly beloved, Christians are people who are not immune to anxiety, but people who persevere through it. As St. Paul would say, "But we are not among those who shrink back and so are lost, but among those who have faith and so are saved." I do understand that this storm we are sailing through brings with it all kinds of little storms, like the storms of worrying for our children and their online schooling, the fear of losing our employment, postponing our wedding plans, canceling our vacations, being deprived of spending time with our friends or going to restaurants and bars, and many, many little storms. But you know, the greatest comfort you can have in any storm is knowing that you will never face it alone. You may be in the darkest of valleys, all hope lost, but you will never be alone if instead of hitting the panic button, you hit the faith button. Do as St. Paul says, rejoice in your hope, be patient in tribulations, and be constant in prayers. I want you to know there is hope. There is hope that the hurts and pain and the troubles of life can be eased and handled if we partner with God, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort. So therefore, dear brothers and sisters, brace yourselves with hope and fire up your engine of faith. Rise above these gloomy days and gaze at the horizon of promising days.
All aboard!
So, are you all aboard on this train of faith? Then see the light at the end of the tunnel. We are almost there. Next stop, the city of hope. Amen.